we're going to go over pre-shot routine and some of the things that I think will help you as you're getting up over your every shot, but mostly your full swing. So first thing I want you to do is kind of understand that there's two components here to the pre-shot routine, I think. All right. The first one is a very analytical, left brain, you know, kind of, we're doing numbers.
Right.
We're figuring out how far we want to carry this. We're figuring out what the wind's doing. We're figuring all of that out. And the second part is the hitting of the golf ball is very feel-based, artistic, right brain, colors and shapes and feels, like I said. So you've got those two and you need to balance them. So what I'd like to propose that you do is draw a line in your mind, somewhere right about here, 2 or 3 full paces behind the golf ball. We'll call that the line of commitment. Behind that line, you're going over all your numbers. You know, on this particular shot, we've got 360. Maybe the wind's coming from the right a little bit. There's water to the right, a little bit of bail out left, yada yada yada. We know from playing this course multiple times, it's not a driver, it's something else. When we're back here, we're doing all of that. As soon as you cross this line, I don't want you thinking about numbers anymore. I don't want you thinking about club selection anymore. I want you thinking anything. At that point, you're just visualizing the shot shape and you're feeling all the little things. What are you gonna hit a little draw here? You're gonna hit a little in down the left and let it just stay there. So I want you doing everything that you do up here to have that kind of feel. It's kind of, okay, well, we're gonna aim a little left. We're gonna feel the club going left. We're gonna feel the toe. Eventually, as you get up over the golf ball, you should actually end up with almost no words. Just kind of pictures in your head, you know, little waggles, little feelings, little shuffles, all to get right. If you get this definitiveness and you're up over the ball and you get a no signal or a number signal or something, you come back behind the line of commitment and you run the program again, you go, no, it is the right. It's the right club. It's the right shot. Okay, I'm good. If not, you fix whatever it was that kicked it out of the sequence. So, in this situation, you're behind the line. You're looking down the fairway. You know that 360 minus 240. I got a wedge in. You got the best club to hit the fairway as often as possible. Okay, so even though you have hit that club out of play before on this hole, it's still the right club. Right. So you can go ahead and be confident. It's kind of like we were talking about on number 2. Just because you hit a club badly on a hole doesn't mean that the other 8 times that it works, we just discount those. Right. We all have our own, we'll all make our own mistakes. We're all, 2 handicaps, 5 handicaps, 10 handicaps, 20 handicaps for a reason. That doesn't mean our club selection or our pre-shot selection was necessarily wrong. Just means we didn't execute for once. Right. It's gonna happen. So on this hole, you can stand up over that club knowing that it's the right club all the time. Go ahead and wait for your visualization until you cross your line. If you want to visualize from that far back, then you got to make your line one step farther back. Because I want you to physically feel the step over the line, and that's when you're making line of commitment. It's a commitment at that point to go from left brain to right brain. If you want to switch the, they say right-handed people are left-brained. So when you're behind the line of commitment, it's in your right hand. You're using your left brain, and you're going numbers, 240, da-da-da, 3-wood, da-da-da. Cross the line, you put it in your left hand. Now we're going feel. We're going little baby fade down the left. Little hold on feel. Whatever your feeling is, whatever your curve is that you're seeing. Some of the guys that are really, really good at stuff like this, like Bubba and Jason Day and stuff, they'll actually say they see curves in different colors. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure.
Sounds like I'm playing golf on mushrooms, but whatever.
There you go. Yeah, it's a very.
You get in that zone.
It's a very in the zone way of going at it, and that's what you're doing. Is you're creating your own zone for each individual shot.